Now you know that I'm taking care of you, but you gotta know how to cook and clean if you wanna stay in America.
Welcome to my kitchen. Today's dinner, we're gonna do barbecue chicken, which, you know, a lot of people, they go out and buy their own barbecue sauce. Today, I'm gonna show you how to make the easiest, simplest, most delicious barbecue sauce you can ever fucking imagine. And it's easy as piss. Well, it depends. Okay, we're gonna run down real quick how to make a barbecue sauce. First, tomato sauce. That's how you start. Some Worcestershire sauce. A fair amount of white vinegar as well. I like to add a little apple cider vinegar because when you add it a little sweeter, the apple cider and the sweet brown sugar taste real good together. Okay, a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder, dried powdered mushrooms, mustard, black pepper, dash of cayenne pepper, this Montreal steak seasoning, once again, awesome, awesome, awesome shit. Some smoke sauce. And then a decent amount of your brown sugar because the kids like it sweet. That's your basic barbecue sauce with ketchup, because ketchup goes with everything. My first experience making barbecue sauce was used to make this giant, I mean like 5-gallon batch of fucking barbecue sauce for these big dinner feast things. And the guy who taught me how to do all this shit, his name was DJ. Man, the funniest motherfucker you would ever work with. Irritating sometimes, but fun to work with. Really fun guy to hang around with too. He would always just be like, "Relax, brother, relax." So I was always real tense and just need to go do. And he would just be like, "Dude, relax, take a break, fuck off a little. It's okay. Go smoke a joint." There was one time we were getting ready for a feast, and he's like, "Hey, brother, I'm gonna clock out and go across the street. I gotta take one of those Burger King Whopper shits, you know what I'm talking about?" Yeah, I miss working with him. He was funny. He was a very funny guy. Okay, here is our barbecue sauce. This is kind of on the runnier side of things. If you want a thicker sauce, you can cook this down. It'll actually reduce a little bit on a very low heat. But for what we're doing today, we're just going to do a really quick whip it up. And we're going to throw it in the pot, or throw it in the casserole dish with the chicken. It's going to do the awesomest thing to the chicken. Trust me. We got our barbecue sauce. We've got a casserole dish. You want to have like a 2-inch deep casserole dish. Now, my kids fucking love chicken. Love the shit. Now, I got the chicken arranged nicely in the tray. I'm going to take my yummy, delicious barbecue sauce. There's a motorcycle outside, evidently. I'm going to pour that sauce into this dish to cover the chicken. Then I'm going to spoon it over, make sure that I get it over all of it. Here we have our chicken. Like I said, it's in the dish, it's coated. The next step, we're going to cover this lightly with foil, but we're going to try to make sure that we kind of seal it up. Then we're going to put it in our oven at about 375. We don't want to cook this too high of a heat. We actually want this to be a slow, simmering, delicious. By pouring the barbecue sauce in a casserole dish like this and cooking the chicken in it, what you're doing is you're going to infuse that chicken with the taste the whole way through of this awesome, delicious barbecue sauce. And like I said, it's the easiest fucking thing to make. There's a couple other things you can do with this barbecue sauce. Pretty much the same recipe. You can add spicier to it, you can add sweeter to it, you can add lemon, you can add honey, all sorts of things just to kind of, you know, zang it up however you like it. You could take this exact same thing and make it really fast, make it thicker. Just get some cornstarch, mix it in with a little bit of water while it's still cold. Mix it really well with the barbecue sauce, and then start cooking it at a low temperature. As that heats up, it'll start thickening because of that cornstarch. Now, the chicken's going to take about an hour, so we got plenty of time to think about what the fuck we want to do for the rest of the meal. To be honest, we're probably going to do broccoli because the kids fucking love broccoli. It's like the only goddamn vegetable aside from the candied carrots that they'll fucking eat. You know what? I got egg noodles. I'm going to do some sort of buttered noodle thing. It's really simple. This is a dinner that does not take much time. Alright, we're going to look in on our chicken here. And as you can see, barbecue sauce is bubbling around it and such. It's going to infuse into that chicken, like I said. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a spoon and just kind of ladle a little bit on top of the chicken. and just kind of ladle it over top. Gonna keep it covered yet. The idea of covering it is so that you're not burning the barbecue sauce onto the chicken. We are going to take the foil off for like the last 10 or 15 minutes to kind of give it a little bit of a browning on top, but you definitely don't want it to like char. So the chicken is going to cook for about an hour, hour and 15 minutes, depending on the size of your pieces. Once again, use your meat thermometer. Don't kill anybody. Not a good thing to kill your family and friends. Like I said, tonight we're just going to do it really simple. I'm going to do some broccoli and going to do some buttery noodles basically, which is literally egg noodles with butter, salt, and pepper. Yeah, but it's really good. So the chicken is looking pretty good. We've got the foil off of it because we're at that point where it's about 160, 165. We've only got a few more degrees to go before it's done. Won't take that long at all. At this point, we've also got our water starting to boil. We're about to boil, and our broccoli I got sitting here in a pot and water. I'm going to turn that on as well, but not for a little bit, because I like my vegetables to be a little crispy. And so many people, you go to their houses and they're like, oh yeah, we love vegetables, and then they cook it till it's like this mushy stuff on your plate, and it's got that color that's like, you know, that drab military camo color. Vegetables are not supposed to look like that. They should still look fucking bright green. They should have a little bit of a crisp to them in the center, or you could just not cook them at all. Yeah. Here's our chicken. Like I said, we take the foil off for the last 15 or so minutes. Now at this point, you want to frequently open it up and pour some more sauce on. This is where you're going to have your nice barbecue sauce all over the top of it. And let's not forget the little guy back there. Yeah, let's get them all. Get the motherfuckers. Get the motherfucker. Anyways, don't forget to check your meat temperatures before you finish. Make sure that you've got a nice, hot piece of meat. Do I need to explain how to make noodles? The water is boiling. Take noodles. Pour noodles into water. Noodles in the water. And I got noodle fiends in my house, so I make a lot of noodles. We got the noodles in the water. We're going to wait until they're al dente, which basically means for egg noodles, you know, 8 to 10 minutes, if that. When you temp the chicken, make sure that you're temping the largest piece at the very center of it as best you can guess. Do you know what fucking gets me? You go to the grocery store, right? And you know they've got those like noodle pack things? They're all made with egg noodles, 1. 2, some of these choices are fucking ridiculous. Butter noodles. As if you can't figure out to take egg noodles and mix them with butter, salt, pepper. They add parsley for the green. There you go. There's the trick. There's the reason you're spending, you know, $1.50 to $3 on a fucking bag of goddamn butter noodles, as opposed to just fucking boiling it and throw some butter in it for like, you know, 50 cents. Stupid shit people buy at the grocery store. Sorry, cracking my balls there. Our noodles are ready. Our chicken is just about done, and our broccoli is almost done as well. Because once again, we're not gonna over fucking cook the broccoli. Here you go. Here's our noodles. Got about a tablespoon and a half of butter. Gonna put that in there. Shake in a bit of salt. Yeah. I'm gonna grind in some pepper here. We're gonna stir this up, let the butter melt, and there you go. Fucking butter noodles. Once again, add parsley flakes if you would like to give it that authentic from the bag taste or look, some sort of shit like that from the goddamn grocery store. Rip off. So when I worked at the restaurant, I worked with some really interesting people. I wonder if it's as interesting today as it was then. I used to work with this big motherfucker. What an ass he was. He had like the nastiest fucking body odors, and he was obsessed with them. He fucking loved the smell of his farts. Man, I swear to God, if he could lick his ass to find out what it would taste like in the morning, he'd probably fucking do it. Anyways, he was fun to work with. He's the only guy I ever knew who complained about having to fuck his girlfriend too much. Who doesn't want that as a problem? Here's our buttery noodles. Nice and steamy, not too buttery so that it's soaking and drowning. But good amount of salt and pepper in there, and that's pretty much it. Oh, our chicken, really hot, really steaming, looking absolutely delicious and appetizing. You can see right there what the chicken looks like. Oh, deliciousness. Oh, yumminess. Oh, and wait until you see what it looks like on a fucking plate. And there you go. Dinner fit for, well, little girl. The kids, the family, etc. will fucking love this. So, now we got dinner for everybody, except for me, of course, because I'm always the last to eat. It's the way it goes, isn't it? Thank you very much for watching the show. Better than eating out. Do not forget to check out the cookbook, available on Amazon.com. Better Than Eating Out, Pink Tacos Not Included, by S.J. Moyer. That's right. I'll see you next time. Enjoy your food. I'm going to try to enjoy mine. Bye!